Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Two for One Special Podcast. My name Running with me as always, my boy LJ and the OG dad himself, man. Y'all go ahead and talk to the listeners, man.
What's up? What's
What
up?
up?
All right, everybody, welcome back. Now, welcome back. Now, on today's episode, we got a near and dear topic specifically for dad, but we gonna let him explain that later. So y'all stay tuned for that. But before we get to the main topic, we gotta talk about some sports because we gotta talk, Dad. Cause what happened to your boy last night?
Oh, do you want really want to compare?
I I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I was gonna leave it alone if
we
y'all left
don't
it
we don't
alone.
need to
But, yeah.
we don't need to compare. But I'm just saying what was going
But
on
it
with him.
is true. You do have a Heisman Trophy winner quarterback, and y'all are supposed to be going to the playoffs. So
Our
I
offensive
mean,
line. Okay, so who
Yeah.
people don't know what we're talking about. USC took an L yesterday to Notre Dame. Notre Dame did what I've been saying all year is that when you have a Lincoln Riley coach team, you're not going to have great defense and you're not going to have great protection.
Right.
Those are his two things. So, because he usually focuses on getting the ball out quick and stuff like that. But Notre Dame had blitz combinations that just messed with up. Caleb Williams had his worst game ever as a collegiate athlete. He had his first real bad game that he ever had yesterday. So you can chop it up as like I chopped it up as like saw this coming. Defense was going been bad all year. Offensive line has been bad all year. Um, but people are just afraid of blitzes because Caleb usually makes them pay. Caleb covered up a lot of our deficiencies usually,
Right.
but offensive line, which is too bad, so weren't able to cover up everything. Um, but somebody can score on a bad LSU defense.
Look here, I was telling LJ, I like, cause he stayed over my crib for a good 10 or 15 minutes after we got off the call with you. I told LJ, I like, bro, we are not finna beat LSU. And he was like, nah, their defense is ranked the same. Our defense, I think we got a chance.
no. That's not what I said.
What you said?
What I said is, if today's the day we can finally maybe pass the ball
Right.
because our passing offense is the same as their
Defense.
passing defense.
Right.
So if we can see if we can actually pass the ball on them. What I did not say is that if they just start blitzing us and we can't run the ball, we was going to win. And that's exactly what they did. They made sure they were like, you're going to have to beat us by passing. But to do that, you either going to get blitzed or we're stopping every run play you have.
Well, we got murked last night.
So that's exactly what happened. It did. I also said the defense was going to have to show up and shut out JT Daniels, and that did not happen.
I
JT
told you
Daniels
that from the get go.
ran over. No, I mean our defense has been playing good all season. Yesterday was the worst game they had played ever, and that's in combination of we could not get to the quarterback and their receivers were just too physical and too fast. We haven't faced no real big receivers until that game. So that's exactly what happened. That's why they get into shootouts. So that's why, like, as long as you have a decent quarterback, we do not have a decent quarterback. As long as you have a decent quarterback and some weapons, you're getting into a shootout with LSU. Now they said they figured out their defense problem. We'll see when they face Alabama, but yeah, no, I said we can hopefully see if we can throw the ball downfield, and it has come to the attention that Peyton Thorne he can throw the ball, but Peyton Thorne does not make great decisions. They need to sit him and just play Robbie Ashford for the rest of the season.
Peyton Thorne will go to Oregon next year to light it up.
If they want a 6-year senior, go ahead.
I
Nah,
100% believe.
nah. Payne Thorne's actually trash. I think he's there for the college degree. He's there not to go pro.
Right. At this point,
Pretty
I don't
much.
know.
Cause like I was telling LJ, I like, bro, there's no point of watching this game because I already know the outcome. And when I saw the score, 48 to was it 16 to 12 or
Nope.
42, something like
It was
that.
8 to 10.
48 to 10. I already knew we were gonna get blue eye. I was like, bro, there's no way in on
At,
God.
at 48-10, you knew then you were get blown out.
No, I knew then from the beginning when I knew when LJ said we playing LSU today. I was like, bro, we ain't finna win. He like, no, I'm looking at the stats, and I think we got. I was like, LJ, no, we don't.
I said we could get into a shootout. And I said I trust our defense a little bit more. I was wrong in trusting the defense.
Yeah, he was.
I was. I take full responsibility in trusting that
We
defense.
damn sure didn't get no damn shootout. I don't know what you want to call that, but Dad, what else you got, Dad?
Outside of the Notre Dame game, that was really the only upset you can see.
Right.
Bo Nix losing Oregon.
Oh yeah,
That-
they did lose.
Yeah, that was a great game though. I don't blame Bo Nix
Yeah, I
for
was
that
gonna say,
game at
I
all.
don't want to blame Blow. I blame the kicker because he missed the
I
field
didn't
goal.
say I was blaming him. I was just saying they lost, and I feel like that's an upset.
Yeah. No, that was
But,
an upset. They was number 9 while Georgia Washington was 7. So that was an upset.
Washington was.
So-
I thought Washington was 15.
No, they was 7.
No, yeah, Washington 7, Oregon's 8.
Yeah.
Was, I should say. Michael Phoenix just put himself number 1 on the Heisman list with that game. Michael Phoenix is that dude right now.
Yeah, he can. Yeah.
He's not generational like Caleb Williams is, but he's gonna get drafted pretty high. Like I think he should go up. He should be ahead of Drew Allard, but I'm not a scout, so
Now, Dad, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna hold off because your team USC got a tough schedule coming up. Very tough schedule. And all the reporters last night after what happened with Caleb, they were like, "All right, now, is he gonna get exposed? Because the schedule don't get any easier than this." I was like, "Well, I don't know."
let me say this. And to those reporters who are saying that,
I forgot
yesterday,
it was the two black guys. I forgot the name.
yeah, it was whoever was doing the game. I wouldn't say Caleb got exposed by no means. Caleb, what usually worked for Caleb didn't work yesterday.
Right.
Like the scrambles, the improv plays, they didn't work. Notre Dame came out and played a hell of a game. Now, next week we have Utah. Okay,
Right.
I still think we can beat Utah. My whole thing is it's just the offensive line needs to show up they get the protections better. If they get the protections better, Caleb Williams gonna eat up any defense.
Okay.
So I'm not Caleb is not the worry. He threw a few picks, the most picks he's ever thrown, but a lot of it was either under duress or it just happened. You know, it happens sometimes. So
Right.
yeah, I'm not worried about whoever said that is a fool. Whoever said that was trying to get clickbait, basically.
I feel you. So we had.
And we talked about this yesterday, but for those who didn't see the episode or won't see the episode, or whatever, we had a whole conversation about what's that team?
Colorado.
And Stanford and them losing and coming back. And I've been seeing like the videos and talking about, well, we're gonna come back sooner and we're gonna learn from this loss and stuff like that. And you know the regular jargon you get when you get beat when you had a huge lead like that. But I think it does need to be said again that I was right, and I was right when I said Travis Hunter needs to play one side of the ball. I don't care which side he plays. I do think he's a better corner than he is as a receiver. But I do know that that he seems like he is Sanders' favorite target as well. So
Mm-hmm.
that will have to be remedied. But it needs. I just want to be on the record and say I was right. He needs to play one position, not because he's bad at one or the other. It's because he is tired for both of them after a certain amount of time.
I mean, it was cute in the beginning of the season, but it's at the point now to where it's like we're games in, and he just came off an injury. Like when in the beginning of the season, you have so much energy, you're amped up, you're ready to go, you think you can do it, but like when you're games and you've been taking hits after hits, like you're not the same player you are week 7 than you are week 1.
with no bye week at that.
And I understand it. You know, like you're taking hits all the whole time. You're taking hits. So, but he's not getting any breaks, and that's the problem. So, and he don't get me wrong. He had torch yesterday, but every corner gets torched every once in a while.
You
Corner
right.
is the hardest position to play. You know, because you basically are just reacting. Your job is to react. So, and you're never gonna be able to react faster than a receiver because you got to react to the receiver's move.
And whoever
So,
number 13 was for Stanford, that they, like I said, whoever number 13 was for Stanford, and whoever was the offensive coordinator, they knew that Travis Hunter was
that
not
number
guarded.
13, that number 13 is going to have a day that he tells his grandkids he's not gonna be big in the league or nothing like that. But Travis Hunter's gonna make it to the league. He goes, yeah, I schooled Travis Hunter when I was in college, but the league didn't want me because, you know, I'm what I was whatever reason. But
Right. If he keep on doing good, he may go to like the fourth, fifth round,
absolutely,
maybe.
absolutely. But that was his game. He tells us that was his highlight game. He's gonna tell everybody about.
Right. And also too, before we move on, unless you got some more stuff there. Also too, Colorado need to realize this because LJ didn't see the game, but me and Dad saw the game. Colorado went in there knowing that Stanford was 1-4. First half, 29-0. Dion was smiling. Everybody was smiling. Everybody was like, "Bro, this finna be easy day. We finna basically blow these guys out." What Colorado need to realize is they are pretty much the number one target in college football right now. Any school, whether they're 0-6, if it's week 7 next week. Rather than if they 0-6, 0-5, 1-5, 2-4, whatever. Well, let's say this: 0-6, right? When them schools come to play Colorado, they gonna get maybe like a 20% boost just because they gonna be like, oh, we gonna be on TV. We guarantee we gonna get hella followers because we playing Dion. We gonna show out. They ain't gonna be the regular team that they were playing last week. They gonna come in there and play like they undefeated. So Colorado need to realize this: if you play when they start playing these 1-5, 0-6, like the .500 less teams or whatever say it, that they got a losing record team, they need to realize like, bro, these teams are gonna come in here with a whole different energy than who they were playing with last week. Because they gonna want to be like, we the school that beat Colorado no matter what. They don't care if they lose next week. They don't care if they go 1-13 for the rest of the season. They gonna go in there and play like they're at 200% just so they can say, hey, we beat Colorado. And Colorado need to realize that they're like, hey, we got to start treating these schools who got the losing records as if they're undefeated. Because they're going to come in here and play like they're undefeated when they play Colorado. They ain't going to play like this when they go play somebody like Oregon or USC or Alabama.
No,
No.
no, 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 no. See, here's the thing. I'm gonna stop right there. They're getting hyped like they are Oregon, USC, and Alabama.
Right,
But
right.
they are not an S tier team.
Yeah.
They are a tier 2 team. Okay. So they're not tier one. They're not S tier. They're tier two. Okay, but they're getting this hype because Prime has Coach Prime, excuse me, has brought a liveliness to Boulder, Colorado.
Yeah.
Colorado's never seen it before. Boulder, Colorado's never had this much swag in their state. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and all the celebrities want to be there. Business is booming in Colorado. Businesses are picking up. You know, all things to Coach Prime and the transfer portal, bringing all these players over and stuff like that. So, they're getting the hype and they're putting the targets on their back. You know, Oregon said it best. The Oregon coach, he said they're playing for clicks, we're playing for wins. You know,
All right.
Colorado's not there yet. Next year they'll be better, but it all depends on how he recruits too. I'm interested to see his recruiting class this year and how he does.
All right.
So, but they're getting S tier coverage for being a tier 2 team. So, and people know that. So, and other colleges resent that. So they're gonna give them their best game. They're giving them their game. They're going to give USC. They're going to give Alabama. You know, so they're going to give them those type of games. But and Colorado's low. They put their own target on the back, which I don't mind. Put that target on my back. You know, because it's only going to make them better.
All right.
But
Just make sure you can back it up though.
yeah,
Even though they can, but that Stanford game they should have won. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But they just
no,
got
they should have won that.
they just got too comfortable. And in the fourth quarter, the defense and the offense got gassed out. And then number 13 literally just took over the entire fourth quarter with Travis Hunter. And to this day, because I will read the comments, every single last comment was saying it's the defensive coordinator's fault, it's the coaching fault, because they should have immediately took Travis off him and put somebody else on him.
But that's what we said as well.
Yeah. So, but like that, I give it, to be honest with you, because I don't know how long his contract is. I think his contract is 3 to 5 years or something like that. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure if he's still at Colorado within 5 years, depending on if he goes somewhere else or not, but if he's still in Colorado 5 years, they gonna be a contender. They're gonna be a contender. Because he just needed, to be honest with you, he really just needed defense. The defense, that's all. Because the offense pretty much all right. He just need to get that defense better, because every damn game you letting the opponents get at least 35, 38 points. Besides whoever they played that then it got 14. I forgot the name, but that they just need a defense. Once they get a defense, they're pretty much good, because the offense is backing it up. They really only got blown out by Oregon, and that's it. So, but you got anything else you want to talk about in sports?
I'm looking at that receiver. I'm looking at his stats right now. Right.
Who?
Number 13 for
Stanford.
Stanford. Yeah.
Right.
That man had 18 targets. Okay.
Right.
13 catches.
Right.
294 yards.
I'm trying to tell you.
3 TDs.
It's
Okay.
3 TDs, right.
So I'm going back when they play Oregon. Look at his stats. Let's see. 8 targets, 3 for 39. No touchdowns. Let's see. Arizona, they lost by 1. Let's see. 7 targets, 4 for 41. No touchdowns. So he had a career day. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, he had a career day. But that's not anything that's going to, that I'm thinking that he's going to be, I'm worried about for, he's going to be some big star in the NFL. So, no. He had his one career day. He's going to get his engineering degree at Stanford, and he's going to be just fine.
Shit, you took it. But you got anything else there you want to talk about in sports, or that's it?
That's pretty much it. We covered sports a lot the last 2 days. So
I got you. Well, for everybody out there, that's Sports Talk with Dad. He got some stuff cooking up that he gonna announce later on, so y'all stay tuned for that. But let's go ahead and jump into daily dose of anime, and we're gonna kick it off with this. Hunter x Hunter Arthur returned after 7 months, and I didn't screenshot it though. But and how everybody figured out was he went on Twitter or X, and took a screenshot of, I don't know what it was, like a calendar or something. But he took a screenshot of something, posted on Twitter, and saying start over. So everybody's speculating that he's starting the manga over for Hunter x Hunter. So how y'all feel about that?
Was he the one that was sick?
I think that he was. I think he had back problems, something like that. And then everybody wanted, if I'm not mistaken, I could be getting the manga people mixed up, but if I'm not mistaken, he had a back problem, and everybody was like, just get your wife to do it because she did Sailor Moon, I think maybe, or she did some type of manga, and everybody was like, nah, he don't want nobody to touch it because he likes his art style a certain way, and he's the only one that can do it. So like, I could be completely wrong, but I think that's him. But yeah, he was sick though. He constantly gets sick every other month, and then he take a break, come back a year later, say like, okay, I'm starting on Hunter x Hunter, then get sick again, and then put it back on hiatus.
Yeah. First of all, this guy's health should always come first.
You know it.
You know, so health should always come first, and I agree with them. Like if I put something together, yeah, I got a whole thing going. I don't want nobody else touching my baby.
Right.
No, y'all can kick rocks. Y'all think that's okay?
Right. That ain't your wife though. Yeah, I got you, Dad.
Not at all. Because she's a lot. She'll help me like go through it. She'll talk me through some stuff. But like as far as being the main person, like, or where all the ideas are coming from, no.
Right.
That's mine.
I got you. Eljo, how you feel about Hunter x Hunter maybe coming back, or the manga maybe coming back?
It don't sound like it's coming back. It sounds like he's restarting it, which would be crazy to me. But I mean, if that's what he want to do, that's what he want to do. I mean, I honestly at this part in time, I'm not telling him he should rush it and finish it. Before he's all good, he should rush it and finish it and just call it a day.
I don't think to be honest with you, I don't think he need, because if he rushed it, we all three of us know if he rushed it, we can tell that he rushed it. Cause with Hunter x Hunter or Hunter however y'all want to say, how he do his pacing, he got a certain pacing, and
Right.
and if he
all mangas got a certain pacing.
yeah, but still, if he, to me, Hunter don't need to be rushed, cause that particular manga is so story driven that if he rushed it, it's just gonna cancel everything he did for the anime, or not anime, for the manga. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying he should. I'm just saying that instead of him starting over, if that's what the implied tweet is.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I think for his health, it's time for him to end it. He should, finish out whatever story he has left in his head and wants to do, and then just finish it.
I got
for his own good. Now, if he becomes healthy again and he gets back to normal, that's fine. He can continue happening. But it seems like what he does is he overworks himself. He goes hard for 6 or 7 months straight, and then he gets sick, where he got to go to the hospital, and then he's out for 7 months. And that's not how you live a life. So that's all I'm saying.
I got you. It's understandable though, but I'm with you on that though. So yeah, because I forgot, because I recorded a video on my personal TikTok, but I forgot which arc is on. But that arc he's on now been lasting for 4 years, and he only wrote 2 chapters. And like you said, he might as well just go ahead and just do this arc, and then just stop it there. But we'll see. But we don't know. All I know is he did tweet something on Twitter. It says start over. I don't know what that means. It just say start over. He could be tripping, or he could be talking about start over with his health. Ain't no telling. but he didn't post something after 7 months, and I forgot when that post came out. Hold on, when he posted this? October 2nd. So around October 2nd, that's when he tweeted that out. So we just gotta wait to see. Ain't no tell with the author, cause his health always come out of nowhere. So for everybody out there, Hunter X Hunter Arthur returns to Twitter after 7 months. So just don't get your hopes up on that. Now this one we ain't really gonna talk about. It's just something like a lot of people like Tokyo Revenge season 3 came out October 2nd as well. It will cover the Tenjuku arc. I think I said it right. So I remember Tokyo Revenge had a lot of hype, then it just disappeared. So I don't know what happened to it. But for everybody out there who loves some Tokyo Revenge, season 3 came out a couple weeks ago. One Piece. I want to get your input on this. One Piece will have zero filler episodes after Wano, and they will be covering the Future Island arc. I think Elder, you know what that is. And that will begin on episode 1085. And the community is scared because of the pacing, and they think it's gonna catch up to the manga. So how y'all feel about that?
I mean, technically it will, if they are. So I don't know how much One Piece y'all know, but in One Piece, after every major arc, there's this a little silly arc. I guess you could call it.
Filler
It's
arc?
not in the manga. It's a filler arc. It's a little. It has no meaning to it. It's just there, but it's there. It's a buffer for the manga to get farther ahead. If there are isn't any what's my color that means, or if that won't have that little arc in there, the filler arc, it means two things. It means they either gonna catch up to the manga and they're gonna take a break, or you're gonna go from people were saying it's like one chapter per episode for One Piece. You're gonna go to like a third of a chapter per episode for One Piece. Like them episodes are gonna be drawing out episodes of the chapters of manga. That's the only two conclusions you can have for that situation. So it'll be interesting to see how they do it, uh, the unless Oda decided to he gonna release like 800 chapters out of nowhere.
Now, Dad, before you say I can't even say it right. Dad, before you say anything, let me ask you this, LJ. Do you think that they purposely doing this because the manga is getting close to the end, and they want the anime to catch up to the manga so both of them can close out at the same time? Do you think that's what they trying to do?
No, and the reason I say that is because the manga's not ended anytime soon. You still got 6 years left, at least.
Damn, I ain't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
God,
they already said that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You already got 6 years left.
never mind. Never mind. Damn, One Piece. But Dad, what you think, Dad?
It's a good thought, Randall. It was a good thought you had, but
Yeah, I was completely off.
um, yeah, um, I'm always team no filler, but like I think One Piece is smarter about the filler, just so like the manga can come out and stuff like that. So it is what it is to me.
My God.
Like it's been multiple times where they've been close to catching up to the manga, and then they'd be like filler arc, and then you get the filler arc. And
It's not like it's like Bleach filler, okay?
no.
Like,
Boy, everybody hates Bleach.
No. Because Bleach filler really didn't make no sense. And I will say, no, what's called the filler doesn't make no sense, but at least it's fun, and you know it's fun. And they do go back to it sometimes in the anime. There's been call-outs to it.
I got you. Now, Dad got one more thing he wants to add to the daily dose of anime before we move on to the main topic. So, Dad, I'm gonna let you handle it. So, go ahead and tell the people what you got.
okay. MAPPA animators are finally rebelling. MAPPA reportedly made animators sign an NDA to not speak about the working conditions in the company. Many animators have said enough is enough and took to Twitter or X, sharing a
We're
terrible
not calling it that.
schedule.
You ain't calling it
No, it's still Twitter.
X.
Sharing the terrible deadlines and what they are working in, what the situation they're working in. One animator said, I had nothing to lose, so if you sue me for complaining, I will take it.
That's how you know you messed up.
I mean,
That's
we all
exactly.
called it, bro. We all called it.
That's
We were
funny.
like, bro, there's no way that these people who is working at Mappa is working a decent work life. Like, there's just no way, because we all know how hard it is to just do one anime. They doing like how like damn near 10 animes in that company. So and then it's not even a big company as that. So we know the working conditions was hell over there.
So they just Mappa had just made the Juju Kaisen staff sign a confidentiality contract, so they can't complain about the production.
Right.
And somebody else tweeted, an anonymous person, sad news coming out of Mappa. These animators deserve to be treated like humans and allowed to leave the office. They got beds at their desk.
Damn.
They're not treated normal. So yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of animes come out of there. So
Japan working condition, or not working condition, but work life stuff. From what I've seen from like articles and like documentaries and stuff,
Yeah, it's
it's
horrible.
already bad.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
But it sounds like Mappa taking it and turning it up to 1,000. Honestly, it's like even worse. So I mean, something needs to be done. I don't know if the Japanese government is going to do anything about it. I highly doubt it. That like worker, like making working minimums and stuff like that. I highly doubt any of that going to happen. But like honestly, Mappa going to need to do something themselves because it's starting to look well. It was already looking bad, but now that everybody's starting to talk about it and it's coming out more, they probably gonna start freaking out and be like, oh well, I guess we gonna have to give them a life now, which sounds bad, but
I have an idea, and call me crazy here, but here's my idea. If you know your conditions are bad enough to you making people sign an NDA, how about you fix the conditions instead of having an NDA being signed?
oh, I can answer that. You don't make no money.
Yeah.
That's an easy
You
question.
ain't lying.
I'm not saying the reason why. I'm just saying that's an idea.
Right.
That's a horrible idea. Yeah. I.e., look at what's going on with SAG and the streaming companies.
Oh yeah.
It's the same situation. We want protection from AI. No, you what you gonna do is if you want to do this contract, you gonna have to sign it and then
Let
once you
us
sign
use
it,
your
if
voice so we
want,
can copy an AI and use it.
it's not even their voice. It's their likeness. They want to digitally they want to photocopy their face and then just put them in shows and never pay them for it,
Right.
except for that one time pay.
Like we said, we knew something was going on when damn near every anime that's literally coming out now is backed by Mappa. We knew something was going on. We like, bro, there's nowhere on earth these people are going home and sleeping comfortably. Like, no, we know how hard it is to make an anime, let alone 5 or 6 of them at one time. So yeah, I figured that workplace was hell. But you know, it should calm down because Chainsaw Man is ending, or the manga already end, so the anime close. Jujutsu Kaisen is almost ending. I forgot what else they got. Attack on Titan is ending in what today is, the 16th or 15th. Attack on Titan ending in like
In
four.
2027.
Four. I hope not. Is in 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Is in soon. So that's like 3 big name animes, and I forgot the rest they got. So it
But
should.
they just got a new one. They just got
What
a
they
new
who
one.
they got?
I don't forgot what it was,
I
but
I
it's
I,
one
I would. They probably got
I read
five
the
more.
manga for.
They probably got five more, but at
And then
least
don't they have solo leveling?
maybe I think.
Hold on.
But they ain't come. Well, oh, I think that's coming. Still coming out.
That's coming out next.
No, they're coming out next
month.
year. If everything keep on going right, it's coming out next year.
I shouldn't. I meant next anime cycle is what I mean.
All right. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, they got solo leveling. That's what I thought.
Oh well. Like I said, the three big names: Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, and Attack on Titan. That's those three about to end soon. So at least they give them some work room. Unless they finna pick up some more big names, and I won't put it past them on that. But we just gotta wait and see. But I figured the workplace wasn't comfortably over there because they literally it takes damn near a whole week and a half, maybe a month, just to do one episode of anime. Let alone you try to do 6 or 7 of them at a time. So, but we just gotta wait and see if they gonna fix it. More than likely, they ain't though. But they got anything else you want to talk about the topic about, or that's it?
No, that's it.
That is it. All right, everybody. That was your daily dose of anime, brought to you by the Instagram.
Oh, never mind. It's A1. It's the Fate Night people.
The A1 Studio. I got you.
Yeah.
But that is your daily dose of anime, brought to you by.
Oh wait, I do want to bring one thing up real quickly,
I'll go ahead.
and it's because I saw this clip recently, and y'all, Dad might know. You probably wouldn't know, Randall, but I haven't been watching it. I'm waiting for it to end, but it's the Bleach 1,000 Year War, and they so in this latest episode is a spoiler kinda, but Ichigo came in to try to come save the day and whatever,
Yeah, I saw it. Or
like they
I heard
usually
somebody-
do. And the theme song that they played is the number one theme song. That's the theme song he usually comes in when he about to beat everybody, but they changed it, and I feel so heartbroken about it. That's all I want to say. That's it.
Maybe he had a rights issue.
Maybe, but I was so disgusted because I don't know if the lady black. She just sounds black. I don't know if she's black, but you could hear the soul in that song when she sings it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear that no more with the white metal dudes. So
You talking about the song they played when they first announced the 1,000 Year Blow War thing?
yeah,
Oh.
but it still had the original lady singing the song.
Yeah, yeah. I know
It
what you're
just
talking
changed up the beat. I didn't like to change the beat, but you could still hear the song. In
Right.
this one, it was completely. It was a metal tone. Some white guys with metal singing it. I could not get it.
about. Nah, I get you.
That was not my
she
number
has
one song.
to. I ain't gonna. To be everything, she has to be 100% black because that was too much soul in that. If
It really is.
if
I don't know if she is.
If she's not, then whoever sing that need to be investigated.
I mean, it could be a Bobby Caldwell situation.
Bobby Caldwell.
Yeah. It could be
Yes,
that,
you
which
want
I'm
to
totally
live.
fine with. I'm not saying I have a problem with it. I'm just saying, you need to put the soul back into the song. That's it. That's my one break.
You got it to next year because the new season come out next, or the season 3 part 3. I don't know. All I know is the next part of the 1,000 Year Blow will come out 2024.
I'm fine with the new beat. Just bring the lady back to sing the song, or just use her voice to sing the song. Get the rights. Do what you need to do to get the song and the soul back into the song.
Right.
That's all. That's it. That's my one complaint.
Oh man, I got you. All right. Now let's get to the main topic because I need to hear that, and I think we got a rage moment that's about to come up. So for everybody out there, New York Comic Con, and hopefully one of y'all can go to it. But New York Comic Con was yesterday or a couple days ago, and
It was over the weekend.
over the weekend, so a couple days ago. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So over the weekend at the New York Comic Con, Dragon Ball had a little booth or a little presentation, if you want to say it. Now everybody was speculating that either it's gonna be Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 4 or Dragon Ball Super Season 2. Now, before the New York Comic Con came out, a week before, I'd rather say, somebody on Twitter leaked the actual presentation. How? I do not know. But whoever did was right. So apparently, whoever leaked it was saying that when Dragon Ball do their little press conference or presentation at the New York Comic Con, it's gonna be new anime. So everybody in the community like, all right, yeah, we finally getting the anime, blah 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 blah. The league was like, nah, it ain't gonna be what you think. So he said that the code name for it was Dragon Ball Magic, and everybody gets turned into kids by this wizard, whoever, I forgot who it was, and they gotta go through different universe to find the wizard, beat him to turn them back. So when that came out, everybody was like, "There's nowhere on Earth that just don't make no sense. This just don't." So Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, Saturday. No, it was Saturday. I think it was Tuesday,
No,
Wednesday,
it came out Friday.
Friday. It was one of the days. They had a press conference. I think they showed Xenoverse 2 stuff first. I think I don't know. All I know is they did show some Xenoverse 2 stuff, which I'm surprised that game still got a community to this day. They pulled.
Oh, they got huge
They
following.
they literally with Xenoverse 2 they literally pulled a GTA. Like I don't think they're gonna make
But
it.
everybody really waiting for Budokai.
Yeah, but to be
But
honest
like
with
that needs to be that needs to be let's take it to us. It's not as big as GTA, but it does have a following that stayed loyal to it for a very long time.
Yeah.
right. My fault. I was doing.
You okay, Randall?
Nah, some weird was going. I don't know. I was trying to. I don't know. I was trying to. I don't know. But yeah, I was surprised Xenoverse got a crowd. Like they like Dragon Ball really treating that like GTA. Like they adding stuff every damn week. But but I might get into it, I don't know. But they showed some information about Xenoverse 2. Actually, some decent information. Not information. Decent content is comes to Xenoverse 2. So y'all play it. Y'all eating good for right now. But after that, Toriyama came out with a note talking about new anime. Now, I'm going to hand it over to Dad because this is his favorite anime. And I want him to express his joy about the anime that's been announced. So, Dad, go ahead and share to the lovely people your excitement about the anime that's been announced for Dragon Ball.
First,
He went sad.
Huh?
so let me.
No,
let me
he
say
no
this.
dad happy. He's extremely happy.
I got the joy down in my heart. So let me say this. I need to know why Toriyama hates us. I need to know what we did or what somebody did to make us hate him, like him hate us. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I saw this, I thought it was fan made at first. I said, this
Right.
can't be real. But no, we're not doing this again. We are not. Sure enough, it's real. Goku, Vegeta, Bulma, Krillin, Hercule. I did not see where Trunks and what you call it would be in this. So I don't think they're in this anime. Trunks and Goten. So I guess they just get wiped off. So, well, goodbye.
Can't have kids
Story
taking
time.
care of kids, Dad.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I am bewildered by this decision because my main gripe is they turned Goku into a child for no reason
No reason.
in GT. There was no real reason. And we're doing it again. but we're turning all the Z people into kids. So we just gonna cover all of our bases at this point. We're turning all of them to kids. I don't even remember seeing Gohan, to be honest. Like in the trailer, I just watched it. I watched it again, and I don't remember seeing Gohan.
Yeah, I don't think
it was in
I
it
ain't
either.
see going either.
I think it's just all the old ones, like the older people, like the because Gohan's an adult too. So like, I don't know. It's like first of all, okay, so the twist is to everybody. Like nobody cares about Hercule enough to do that, or Mr. Satan, but now he's a kid, and we're going back, and if they're going to another universe, we gotta go through the whole Bobbity and Majin Buu thing again. Why? Why? Something's wrong with Mr. Toriyama, and I think personally, somebody should go check on him and make sure he's okay.
No, Dad.
No, I just think that hurt people.
Right.
So like,
Hurt people. Okay, Kendrick Lamar.
so like, I think he's hurt. He's hurting right now, and we just need to we just gotta somebody gotta be there for him. Somebody gotta
You
go
want to
check
know
on
why
him.
he's hurting?
Why?
He's hurting because he heard our special about GT, and he's like, "You right? There's way too many people who hate GT, so I'm gonna make adult version GT."
I just find that
And make
so
it-
funny
and-
how when we talked about GT that we literally got an anime about GT, but it's 2.0.
He said this is going to be canon, and y'all gonna like it.
Now, for what I
This is
heard,
not gonna be good.
yeah, for what I heard, I don't think this is canon. I don't think this is canon. For what I heard, I don't think so. I don't know how true that is though.
I hope it is. I hope 100% it's canon.
You gonna watch it, Dad? You gonna watch it?
So, I am gonna watch it. I'm gonna give it a 3-episode try,
Okay. Okay.
and
And then
I'll
you
watch
say
it.
It's the best anime ever.
hey,
The solid.
hey, LJ.
The solid was so loud right there. The solid was so loud right there. That was so
You know
loud
what?
right there.
I'm not even gonna be petty. You know,
Yeah.
it's not Saturday. Today is Sunday. I'm not gonna be petty. But no, this is not the move. This is not the move. I just want to talk. I just want 5 minutes to talk to Toriyama. It's like why? Yeah, you know what? I could be wrong. This thing could be great. This thing could be nice, but it's leaning into the silliness. That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
And like I like my Dragon Ball to be more serious than silliness. So
To be honest with you, before you you say something, LJ, about it. To be honest with you, I think Dragon Ball lost its seriousness. I don't think we're gonna get the serious Dragon Ball that we used to watch anymore. I think that's gone.
I mean, like, okay. I will say in Super, right? Yeah, Super was the most recent season. In Super, it was a lot more serious, 100%. But old school Dragon Ball, just straight up Dragon Ball, was silly. Dragon Ball Z, every other episode, something silly happened in it. I mean, there's a lot of silly moments in it. And I think people are just more used to Super now because that's the newest thing. And it was a lot more serious and didn't have as many silly moments as the other ones did. So I could get that, but I mean, maybe he tired of it being silly. I mean, not silly, tired of it being serious, and he wants to bring a more lightheartedness to it. So, I mean, I can't really blame him when that is a part of Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball as a whole. It's just okay. Is it gonna be so silly that it just absolutely makes sense and the fight scenes are just stupid, or is he going to actually do it in a very nice way? That's all way it all comes down to, you know. In my honest opinion, that's all that matters. It's like I don't have no problem with it being silly, but will that silly overtake when they are actually trying to be serious in those important fight scenes and things like that?
I need some stakes. I need like something like I need to know what's going on and why them being kids is harmful to everybody. You know, I need some real stakes, like because with like say like the tournament of power, universes were at stake. You know what I'm saying? There was some real things going on. The reason why we're fighting. I need to know why this is why somebody will come to another universe just to mess with the Z fighters. What do they do on your universe? Why are you messing with them?
Well, I can see how that makes sense. That makes sense because okay, they are the universe that won the Universal tournament, right? If I'm not mistaken.
The universe.
And they brought you back.
And brought him back.
And they brought everybody back, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't want to be brought back. Maybe he wanted to
Oh
be.
God!
I understand that sounds really bad, and it does. But I'm just putting out ideas in there. Or he's trying to, or the wizard or whatever. If it's really now, I will say when you was explaining that the synopsis of it, random, I was saying that's so stupid. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard.
Yeah.
It's just a random magic person just comes out from somewhere else and just turns them into kids. And now they have to go find the wizard in which universe it was to try to turn them back. That's absolutely is dumb. That's worse than GD plot where they had the Black Dragon Balls and then the Black Dragon Balls went across the whole entire universe and then they had to go get it. Honestly, this is literally GT 2.0. It really
It's
is.
literally
Literally
2.0.
GT
It's literally that it is.
He's so mad that people did not like GT.
But here's the
that he
thing,
made
though.
this.
Here's the thing, though. To point back what Dad was saying about Toriyama, he knew that he screwed up because he literally at the end of the presentation, he literally left a 2 PowerPoint letter to tell the fans that hey, I'm letting y'all know right now that I'm deeply involved in this anime, and you're not gonna be disappointed. That's
I
Well,
hope
there
not.
you go.
that's literally
that was him saying. That was him saying this is going to be the best Dragon Ball series yet, and y'all going to love it.
right.
There you go.
That man, Dad, y'all got this man
um,
terrified of GT so much that he literally had to make a two whatever you want to call it PowerPoints expressing how heavy
Slides.
involved 2 slides. There you go, 2 PowerPoint slides on how deeply involved he was in this anime.
So, in saying that, it could be great. I think I'm gonna love this GT series, and that's what's gonna be called right now. This GT spinoff, as much as LJ loves Baruto.
Oh.
Mm.
You can't compare the two. You really can't.
I'm gonna love it just as much. I'm a nurturer just as much as LJ nurtures Baruto. I'm a
Mm. All right. I give you that. I won't say nothing else.
but really though, I am going to give it like my usual like 3 episode try. I say okay, you know.
I ain't gonna lie, the
Let's see how
animation
it
was
is.
clean for it though. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, it's the technology's come a long way since GT. That grainy crap we had back then. We actually have pixels and stuff. So
right. I'm gonna give it a try. I don't to be honest with you, I ain't gonna even lie to you. To be honest with you, I don't think it's gonna be like horrible. The only way I think it's gonna be garbage, or for me not to completely watch it, is if it's extremely kiddie. If it's extremely kiddie,
that's my worry.
yeah. If it's like extremely kiddie, then I'm not gonna watch it. It's very hard for me not to watch Dragon Ball unless they on an arc and it takes damn near 50, 60 episodes for them to complete the arc. And that's probably gonna have me. That's where I'll be like, all right, I just come when it reaches its climax. But it's very hard for me not to watch Dragon Ball. So The only way I say for me not to completely finish that anime, or for everybody out there, because I don't know if I said it, the anime name is Dragon Ball Daima. It's not Magic, it's Daima. But for me not to finish Daima, it has to be Kitty. If it's like, for instance, how what's the new Pokemon game? Sword and Shield. Not Sword and Shield. Is it Sword and Shield? No,
Scarlet and Violet.
Scarlet and Violet. It was like Scarlet and Violet where it literally holds your hand for like damn near 3 hours before it lets you loose. If Dragon Ball Daima is like that, to where it's kiddie, to where it's not nothing serious, they not even having a real fight, or they fighting, but it's not like super tight fights where it was like fighting like Jiren, Goku, and Khalifa and Dragon Ball. I said Dragon Ball. Like Goku Black. If they ain't having like serious fights like that, and the fights are like kiddie, to where they screaming a lot, and the Kami Kamehameha look like a little light beam, then yeah, I'm not for the watch it. But if it's like how it is, like okay, they transform little kids, but the fights are like Dragon Ball fights, then yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna completely watch it.
I can only take you so much serious when you're using the power pole again.
I think he is, ain't it?
I can't take you serious when you're using the power pole again. He's stronger than that damn. You know what?
He, but he got reverted back to a kid. Dad, he can't use all his powers. He won't be able to go Ultra Instinct.
He down show ain't, cause they already mentioned that. They said this is before Beerus and Wiz, and this is after Kid Buu. So it's in the middle between Dragon Ball Z and
Okay.
Dragon Ball Super.
Okay. Now okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop you right there. Why? Why is this happening?
To be honest with you, I'm so confused because, like I said, when we was going back, when I was going and looking back over the old podcast clips for you to edit it to post on TikTok, we was talking about Dragon Ball in beginners anime, and I brought Dragon Ball up. That was like last year. I brought it up. I was like, bro, we can't put nobody to we can't tell people to watch Dragon Ball for beginner anime because the timeline for Dragon Ball is so all over the place. Because I could have sworn GT was after Kid Buu and before Super. Now all of a sudden Dragon Ball Daima is after Kid Buu and before Super.
But the thing about GT was that it was not canon.
No, I'm talking about like in the Dragon Ball universe.
But I thought in the universe it really didn't have a time.
So
Or if it's well, Dad no
this
more.
one-
the way
Or if it's
the way the
Dad
way
no more.
the way GT is explained to me, it is well past at the time of Kid Buu,
Right.
but in a different universe.
Okay.
So it's years past it, but in a different universe.
So that was happening in a
Cause-
different universe.
Yeah, it gives it's peacetime for a long time. It's very peaceful.
And then this is happening right after Kid Buu, before Beerus and them shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Not whatever. I think this is actually supposed to be going to be canon, because of he actually has an actual time spot for it.
Right.
So yeah, I just don't understand why you going back in time. Other than he really wants GT to be successful, and this is his way of making GT successful. I was kidding about it being GT 2.0 and stuff like that, but the more information I get about it, the more I'm like, this is actually GT 2.0, and he really wants GT to be successful.
Now this is this is what I'm gonna say, and then we gonna end it right here. I think Toriyama loves GT. I think he loves GT. If I'm not mistaken, Dad, correct me if I'm wrong, because you, like I said, you know.
It wasn't even Toriyama's, was it?
No, Toriyama.
I have no
If I'm not mistaken, Toriyama wasn't even involved with GT. But I think Toriyama liked or loved GT so much that he knew he let how can I say this? Toriyama loved GT.
Or he hated GT. It's just I can make GT better than what they made it.
Yeah, that could be
Maybe
it.
that's what it is.
That could
It's
be
probably
it.
that.
Yeah, yeah. I take that back. I think that could be it. Cause it could be who was involved with Bar or Naruto before he left and get handed off to Barto. You know LJ? I forgot his name.
You mean the author?
The original author, yeah.
I can't think of nobody's name right now.
But
But he passed it off. He passed it off to his. I think it was one of his assistants.
yeah, he
And
passed it off.
his assistant had it for a little bit, and he was like, "Give me that shit back."
Yeah.
Give me
And
that.
what Dad said is probably 100% correct. Toriyama probably like, I like the concept of GT. I see what you was doing, GT. You just didn't do it right. So let me do it right. But instead of making it GT, I'm gonna name it Daima. And I think, like Dad said, I think that's what he's trying to do. He just didn't like GT, and he was like, "All right, let me show you how it's done." And so,
I'm a laugh. Oh, I completely spelled that wrong. I'm a laugh.
it's
But I'ma
Daima.
look away.
If you're trying to look it up, it's Daima.
Okay, I'm gonna look up what diamond means.
I have the size idea what it means, to be honest with you. I don't know where you got that. Oh no, he did mention it. He mentioned it. I forgot what it is. Some
It's
Japanese.
big slash great and evil, so a great evil.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Great Evil is what it is.
yeah. I forgot
So,
he did mention it in his letter.
So I was really hoping it was going to be like Dragon Ball Magic, and I said that's so stupid. He really just named it Dragon Ball Magic. I was really hoping he was going to just name it Dragon Ball Magic.
Oh, excuse me. But I think what Dad said was right. I think he just didn't like how GT was handled, and he was like, "Yeah, screw that. Let me show you how it's done." And he literally made a 2-slide presentation about how he deeply involved in his anime. So for all the old GT fans, y'all gotta be worried. But we just gotta wait and see. I'm pretty sure that's probably what it is. Is he just trying to redeem GT so he could be like, this is what I wanted GT to be back in the day, and this is how it's supposed to be. And I'm pretty sure he probably want to make a little bit money, because I'm pretty sure the younger audience gonna be like, oh, it's something like this called GT, or let me go back and look up GT. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna go
And
back.
then they
and
would
look
be
up GT.
greatly disappointed because they would not like it.
Yeah.
And GT does not hold up. We like GT because we grew up with GT,
Right.
but GT does not hold up to today's standards. So
We just gotta see. But we just gotta wait to see about Daima. But it don't come out till sometime next year of 2024. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna watch it. Like I said, the only reason why I probably would not finish anything Dragon Ball related is if it's Kitty and the fight scenes are not like serious. That's the only possible way I'm not gonna watch a Dragon Ball anime to the end. But we just gotta wait and see. So for everybody out there, New York Comic Con happened over the weekend. Dragon Ball showed off a new anime, and they show off some new content for Xenoverse 2. Like I said, I did not know the community was still heavy on that. I'm pretty sure they're trying to make that like something like GTA, because I remember that game came out when I was on my Xbox One, and that was years ago. So for everybody who still plays Xenoverse 2, y'all eating good, and I don't think they're gonna stop anytime soon with that. But Dad, what you gotta say to these folks before we head out?
Somebody go check in on Kirito, y'all, make sure he's okay. That's all I say.
LJ, what you gotta say?
for the GT fans, I'm happy for y'all. Y'all got a new show. Y'all doing good.
You a
Y'all gonna
fan?
be
What you
eating
talking
great.
about?
All 10 of y'all. All 10 of y'all.
There are more than 10 of us out there.
The other ones we don't count because they're locked up.
Goodness, Dad, come. He is not having it today. But yeah. Oh, also, Mappa needs to be sued for work life conditions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it out there. It's time for them to get sued. Somebody needs to sue them.
Yeah, agreed.
Disney gonna take over.
And how's that gonna be better?
Nah, I'm just playing. Disney talking about take. I forgot. Hell, we supposed to talk about that, but Or that could be for another topic because I sure forgot. This is supposed to buy some. Oh no, they supposed to buy EA. They buying. They in talks with EA and they plan on buying EA. How they gonna play out, I do not know. So
EA should never sell.
I mean, let's be honest. When the last time EA been good?
Which division?
That's Ubisoft.
EA Sports always sells.
I mean, that's just EA Sports though. Like as a whole company, when the last time EA been up?
They did the they just recently, not recently, about 2 years ago, a year and a half, 2 years ago. And they did the Mass Effect trilogy. That sold.
Yeah, you're right. Cause that damn show got it.
Okay, I might be with Randall. Because I didn't even know this game was coming out. Did y'all know there was a Battlefield 2042 supposed to be coming out?
No, I heard about it. It is taking over TikTok. For apparently, the whole
okay.
community is
Yeah.
But still,
I had no idea.
Battlefield. I think that was the reason why Disney or EA was in talks with Disney because they know Battlefield couldn't hold up with COD and they just need some more money. And then that's where Disney came out of nowhere and said, "Hey, we can give you some money."
People play Battlefield because they don't want to play COD.
True that.
They like the bigger maps.
True that. But I don't know. Like I said, I gotta do some more research. But I know it was an article floating around saying that Disney was in talks to buy EA.
Disney wants to buy everything. Disney can buy. Disney wants to buy back slavery if they can.
Whoa,
You know.
whoa, no. God damn that.
I think Dad's still a little bit mad about GT 2.0.
Nah, Dad pissed off about what happened last night.
I got a lot of things going on right now. I apologize.
But LJ, what you got to say to the fans, LJ?
I already did my bit.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit, my fault. But for everybody out there, damn, I forgot what we talking about. Dragon Ball stuff, we gotta wait to see. Xenoverse 2. I did not know the community would like that. If I knew it was gonna be this long, I would have kept my Xbox and my Xenoverse 2 disc, but I sold it to GameStop for like maybe $5 back in the day, probably even less than that. And they do some anime stuff, One Piece with the no filters, not say filters, filler episodes. We just gotta wait to see how that play out. I do not know how far it is from the manga, but just be prepared for it to be taking long breaks. Because if they're not finna do no filler and they get close to the manga, guarantee you they're gonna probably postpone a couple of seasons of One Piece. In Colorado, they just need a defense. That's all I gotta say. Because there's almost every damn game y'all let up more than 35 points, and the offense cannot keep putting up 35 plus points every game. If they do, Shiloh Shadur need to go to the league ASAP if he can do that every game. So, and y'all pray for USC. They got a tough schedule ahead. So for everybody out there,
Can I say something before so we can leave on a positive note? Can I say something so we can leave on a positive note, please?
Go ahead, Dad. Go ahead.
I just want to point out to all the haters out there in the world who said Starfield wasn't going to do good. It's not a good game. Y'all owe me an apology.
Who said it was gonna be garbage?
Huh? A lot of people said it was going to be
Damn,
garbage.
for
A
real?
lot of people did say it was gonna be garbage.
Well, yeah, you did. You did.
And so you had two sides with that. You had the people who said it was gonna be garbage, and the people who said this was gonna be the next coming of Jesus Christ almost. It's neither one of those.
I remember that.
No.
It's literally in the middle, and it's not bad. It's not great.
I think it's great. It's great.
For,
And if you like Bethesda games, it's great.
I finna
If
say
you don't
for.
like Bethesda game, you're gonna think it's trash.
I finna say for
But
the
I
little.
think it's
Go ahead, LJ. My fault. Go ahead.
no. I was just saying but for like me, I think it's straight down the middle. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's trash. I think it's okay.
Now I will say this: for the little time that I did play Starfield before it gave me a damn headache, it is an amazing game because it's so much. I don't want to cuss, but it's so much stuff you could do on that goddamn game that it
Mm-hmm.
literally, bro, it do not feel like a game at all. It literally feels like I don't know
Okay,
what.
tiny spoilers to this, right? Um, Me and my friend were playing it, right?
Right.
And we were playing with a couple of people who just like who's were just randomly playing it, right? And he's like, "Oh, I just got my first power," and I'm like, "You get powers in this thing?"
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and it's like I've been doing so many other side missions and other missions and something, just having fun. And I was like, "You get powers in this thing?" It was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, you get it pretty early." I'm like, "What?"
See, that's the reason why I stopped playing the game. Bruh, it's so much damn stuff you can do in that goddamn game. It's ridiculous. Like, as soon as they put you in the game, because that's the one reason why. Once they put you in the game, they literally say, all right, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. You can do the main mission, or you can do about 50 kg side quests. It doesn't matter. You can do it in any order. And I was so damn lost. I was like, bro, what the hell?
Oh,
And
so easy to get lost.
it's
So
so
easy to
easy
get
to get
lost.
lost. But yeah, that it's so much stuff to do in that goddamn game. Like it's so much stuff. Like if you just like the littlest thing you want to do, you can do. And don't get me started on the customization with the ships. It's so much goddamn things you can do with the customization of
It's
the ships.
building the ship is a whole new game by
A
itself.
whole new game by itself. It's damn near Minecraft to be honest with you, how much you can build into a ship. So yeah, Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Even though I only play like damn near like 10 minutes of it before I uninstall it.
Somebody made a Waffle House as a ship.
Yeah, Starfield
So
Starfield is an amazing game. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you compare it to all the games that came out, the possibilities that you can do in Starfield is like no other. Like this game is legit is ahead of every game that came out. Is it gonna win Game of the Year? I do not know, but compared to
Spider-Man 2
no,
is.
compared to
no.
these games
Baldur's
right
Gate
here,
3.
I feel say I think Baldur's Gate 3 gonna take it. I think.
I think Spider-Man 2 is going to take it.
Spider-Man
Either way,
2 will be a close second.
It gonna be yeah, it gonna be good though. But
Right. Either way, it's not going to be Starfield, but Starfield will be listed.
but Starfield is on a whole different level on its own. Like no game out there is like this, unless you compared it to Zelda. Zelda's a little bit with the customization part. Other than that, it's nowhere near. Because Zelda, you can damn near create everything in Zelda. But what am I say? But it's probably gonna get way better once they add mod support because Bethesda gonna add mod support to it next year, if I'm not mistaken. So the game gonna be here for damn near forever once they add mod support. Because after that, you could damn near make a whole new game after that. So, so yeah, the 10 minutes that I played Starfield, I ain't gonna lie to you, that game amazing. It's just way too damn much for me. Like it literally drop you down, you do the tutorial, and after that, bruh, it say here's the main mission, but here's about 50 kajillion side quests you could do. But to do the main mission, you gotta do a side quest, but you gotta find a side quest. But the side quest is on a whole different side of the damn universe, and then you gotta get in your spaceship. And if you don't have enough fuel, you gotta automatically do it yourself. But it's gonna take damn near 10 hours because it's so damn far away and they don't have fast travel. And then to get some gas, you gotta go to a different planet, mine some damn rocks, go to your ship, materialize it. I'm
It's
like,
not all that. It's not all that.
man, Dad, it was
It's
all
not
that.
all that.
It's all that. It's a lot. It's a lot though. But yeah, Starfield, no lie. Even though, like I said, even though I dropped it, it's a good game though. It's a good game. It's just that I'm not used to Bethesda games, so it fried my brain. But if you used to Bethesda games, this is up there. That's up there. But for everybody out there, we probably because I haven't done this in a minute. We probably may talk about Disney buying EA. I'm gonna do some more research on that, unless some important news come up, because I do want to talk about that, and because that's Dad's favorite game publisher because he like Mass Effect. So I'm gonna see his input about Disney maybe possibly taking over. So like I said, I haven't did one of these in a minute because usually for the past couple of months. The gaming news been kind of slow, so we maybe talk about Disney taking over EA, maybe. So we all gotta wait for that. But other than that, man, we finna go watch some football. My name is Randall, and with me, as always, my boy LJ, and the OG dad himself, man. And together we go by the name of the Two for One Special Podcast. Hopefully, y'all enjoy this week episode as much as we like making them, and we will catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace out.
Peace.